Hello, students. One day, a boy was eagerly waiting to meet his grandparents, who were coming to the town after a year. He was in a real hurry as he wanted to receive them at the bus stop. He ran fast and reached the bus stop in a few minutes. He was breathing rapidly. His grandmother asked him why he was breathing so fast. He told her that he came running all the way. But the question got stuck in his mind. He wondered why running makes a person breathe faster. The answer to this question lies in understanding why we breathe. Breathing is a part of respiration. Let us learn about respiration. You know that all organisms are made of small microscopic units called cells. The organism's body may be made of one cell like amoeba or may be made up of many cells like human body. So if it is made up of only one cell, we say unicellular. Made of many cells, we say multicellular. A cell is the smallest structural and functional unit of an organism. Each cell of an organism performs certain functions such as nutrition, transport, excretion and reproduction. To perform these functions, the cell needs energy. Even when we are eating, sleeping or reading, we require energy. But where does this energy come from? You have learnt we get energy from food. Actually, the food has stored energy which is released during respiration. Therefore, all living organisms respire to get energy from food. During breathing, we breathe in air. You know that air contains oxygen. We breathe out air which is rich in carbon dioxide. The air we breathe in is transported to all parts of the body and ultimately to each cell. In the cells, oxygen in the air helps in breakdown of food. The process of breakdown of food in the cell with the release of energy is called cellular respiration. So what is that? The process of breakdown of food in the cell with the release of energy is called cellular respiration. Cellular respiration takes place in the cells of all organisms. In the cell, the food or glucose is broken down into carbon dioxide and water using oxygen. When breakdown of glucose occurs with the use of oxygen, it is called aerobic respiration. Food can also be broken down without using oxygen. This is called anaerobic respiration. Have you heard about yeast? Yes, it is a unicellular microscopic organism which we use in making some of the food dishes. So yeast, some bacteria, they can survive in the absence of air. They are called anaerobes. They get energy through anaerobic respiration. In the absence of oxygen, glucose breaks down into alcohol and carbon dioxide. Our muscle cells can also respire anaerobically, but only for a short time when there is a temporary deficiency of oxygen. During heavy exercise, fast running, cycling, walking for many hours or heavy weightlifting, the demand for energy is high, but the supply of oxygen to produce the energy is limited. Then anaerobic respiration takes place in the muscle cells to fulfill the demand of energy. Now let us see how breakdown of glucose takes place in the cells. It can be done in three ways: with the use of oxygen, without the use of oxygen and in absence of oxygen. With the use of oxygen, what are produced? Carbon dioxide, water, and energy is released. This type of breakdown or this type of respiration is known as aerobic respiration. So, breaking down of glucose to form carbon dioxide, water with the release of energy is called aerobic respiration. Most of the organisms, including human beings, we respire aerobically, that is with the use of oxygen. Yeast, some bacteria, these microscopic organisms, They break down glucose without the use of oxygen. And what are produced during this process? Carbon dioxide and alcohol, and little amount of energy is released. So this type of breakdown of glucose to form carbon dioxide, alcohol, and with the release of energy is called anaerobic respiration. Our muscle cells also can respire anaerobically, but that is for a short period of time. During heavy exercise, weightlifting, cycling, or running for long time, at that time there is a demand for energy in the muscle cells. But oxygen cannot reach very quickly to the cells, because as we take the oxygen, it goes to the lungs. From the lungs it goes to the cells, then the cells break down and release the energy. But there is a demand for energy, so and oxygen cannot be supplied so quickly. So in absence of oxygen, the muscle cells respire anaerobically, and they produce lactic acid and release little amount of energy. So this is also anaerobic respiration. At times our muscle cells perform this type of respiration. So today we have started the chapter respiration in organisms, chapter 10. Thank you, children.